This is Rolande Sumner, and I am the founder of Butter Angels Handcrafted Skincare, and you are watching Sister Soldier Entrepreneur. Today, we are going to speak to Donna Butler. She is the founder of Distinctive Women, and she's going to tell us all about her services, her entrepreneur story, and she's going to give us a few pieces of advice that we could use right now. Hi, Donna. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Okay, thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
So, please tell us how you develop Distinctive Women, and also tell us about any other entrepreneur ventures you might have going on.
Okay, well, first of all, my baby that I have nurtured since the year before I got ready to get out the military is called Distinctive Women, as you said. It's an entrepreneur for women entrepreneurs. How it came about was my last year in the military. I started networking out, trying to see what I wanted to do as far as when I got ready to get out. And I noticed that, from being in the military so much, we're so sheltered because the military installation basically gives us everything. I mean, you can actually live on a base and not need nothing from grocery to going shopping to the gym. I mean,
Everything is
yeah,
right there.
everything is on the military installation now. So I felt like me coming out into the civilian world, I had to depend a lot on the civilian side of female entrepreneurs because they knew you need to go get business certified, you need to be women certified, minority certified. So they knew all these things. And although the installation, gets now they're starting to be more proactive and they give us classes and stuff, but it was like on the civilian side, they already knew, like they was ahead. So I said, okay. So I developed Distinctive Women for military women, so a place to kind of go to ask your dumb questions that you don't get on post when you're trying to open up your business. And so at first my philosophy was, well, will be for military women. But the more and more that I learned that this Distinctive Women couldn't just be for military women, because we need the civilian women who have done it, who know what to do, to teach us what to do. And so I've come to combine them both, a circle of women entrepreneurs. And Distinctive Women is made up of, some women have businesses, some women are just starting, some women have just crafts. Starting up a business, sometimes you don't have that finance to hire all of these people that can do what you need. For example, I have a lady that she's PowerPoint savvy, so it's just a craft she has. So it's just all about networking, giving your skills, putting it all together. Because what they say, there's no I in succeeding. It's about we. It's about
Entrepreneurship is not an island.
Oh, no. You have to have a circle of people that can help you. And so that's why I opened it up as, hey, it doesn't just, if you don't have a business, because a lot of people want to join, they say, well, I don't have a business. That's fine. You don't have to have, what can you do? What do you know how to do? We're going to bring you right on in with us and welcome you with open arms. So that's Distinctive Women. Distinctive Women, it's a circle. I believe in, you have to be fit. So that's another one of my, I love fitness. Don't ask me how I started loving it right now, because when I was in the military, I couldn't stand it. I could not stand it.
I think it's a mind thing, because before I enlisted, I used to love running and, getting all into it and whatnot. And then as soon as they were like, no, you gotta run 2 and 3 miles, I was like, oh.
And I think too, it's when we become older, you see the effects that your body gets, and you're like, I need to stay in shape. And so I adventured out. I had opened up Workout Boutique. It's because my favorite is cycling, and I love step board instruction. And actually, there's this guy out in fitness world named Keith. Everybody knows Keith. I actually follow him on Facebook and stuff, and I was like, the way he teaches cycling is not the norm. It was like this I'm in the club, but I'm exercising. So I was like, that's what I need. And that's the model that I follow. But as I learned, as a business owner, sometimes, you know, like for me, example, I learned I'm not owning a business. That's not me when it comes on the fitness side. Now you ask me to go teach, hey, can you come teach a quick, I'm there in a heartbeat and I'm going to teach a class. That's what I learned on that side. So because I felt like, you know, I could better women, entrepreneurs, for say, with fitness, it's just being an instructor and instead of trying to hold down a full-time studio. That wasn't me. So I added that up under Distinctive Women as the part of the fitness pillar. And I think that's all I have. Well, I do Distinctive Tees, you know, that was a hobby that I started, but it really came from because no matter how many women I would ask to like make my shirts, it was like I felt like
It wasn't the way you wanted it to be.
right, and they wanted to get over. I'm like, it takes, all you gotta do is order a shirt, design it, and it don't take, why should a shirt cost $35, $40? I'm like, that's ridiculous. So, you know, YouTube is the tool. YouTube, I learned, that's okay, so I need to buy this machine. I need to familiarize myself with this machine. And hey, I'm like, I could do that myself. So that's me in a nutshell.
I mean, you pretty much, I was just talking to somebody on another interview about an hour ago.
Okay.
Talking about how veterans need to have a side hustle before they leave the military. Like you have to have something before you leave because civilian jobs are not guaranteed. Our culture is totally different. You nailed it on the head when you said we're sheltered. We're used to everything like put on a plate for us to have. Like here's your food, here's your doctors. You got problems with your family, we got something for that too.
You can file your taxes on post. I mean, everything.
You don't have to do nothing. And so having all those side hustles is awesome. Like you're a serial entrepreneur because you had a need. You wanted t-shirts to be done a certain way, to look a certain way. You made your own business to do that. So you could also serve other people who feel the same way. You care about fitness and you want to help other people with fitness. So you added that on to your plate of businesses. And then you have this network, this mastermind of distinctive women. And I have to say that I really enjoy it because you guys need to check it out on Facebook and you also need to check it out on her website. It has events that happen like throughout the Southeast and everybody kind of chips in and she'll throw the events and it's really nice. It's really nice. It's affordable and you get a lot of different contact with different peoples in various stages of business or not in business. And it's motivating. And if you're not in business, you're surrounded by other people who are going to motivate you to do it because you hang out with people who are like you. So eventually the entrepreneur, bug is going to catch you. And then you're going to catch that entrepreneur cold and go to the doctor and start your business.
And what I tell is because some people say, well, we don't live in Kentucky. And I'm like, that's the point. Like we just had a girl join Distinctive Women maybe about 3 days ago. We actually was in the Navy together, but she's a realtor. So it helps because, I have friends, from being in the military that, live in that area and say, hey, I wish, I need a realtor. I can look into the little circle of Distinctive Women and say, hey, we have a realtor, she's here. And that realtor, say if you're not in her area, she may have contacts in that area that can help you, kind of lessen the stress of trying to find, for example, in this example, a realtor. It's just like you say, all about networking. So I encourage, women to look. That's what I tell people. It doesn't matter that you don't live here. Wherever you live, you can be an asset to Distinctive Women.
Yeah, and that's awesome to know because there's so many different women entrepreneur groups out there.
Yes.
All serve different purposes. But if you want to start out and you don't want to get like bombarded with like the big fat business plan, you just want to network, you want to learn out, this is a good place to be. So share with us some of the services that you offer. I know you do t-shirts and fitness, but can you delve deeper into the fitness? Like what type of services you offer?
Well, yes, I currently instruct at about 4 different gyms. So I teach hip hop cycling, I teach hip hop step, and 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 I also teach at my church. So my church, we just started our church fitness, and so I'm the church fitness leader. So I manage just those are my expertise, cycling and hip hop step.
Okay.
But I can also, people I've had like certain Greek organizations that, because I think it's like it falls up under one of their pillars where they have to do fitness. So I can go out and teach fitness classes. It's not mobile. That's a good thing about it, because I have the step boards, I have the bikes, and just tell me where to go and load up, and here I come.
I was just going to ask you if you visited people one-on-one. And that is important, you guys, because listen, as businesswomen, as entrepreneurs, we are busy.
Yes. And I have a workout boutique. I also have a workout boutique mobile that's on Facebook as well. So every now and then I go in and, do a class. It's just good because it's always there and it's free. But it's there as like you say, we're busy. And say you got a free 30 minutes, your lunch break, you can be like, hey, I'm just going to put this on, and you do it right where you at. You don't have to worry about, going to a gym, or you just, it fits your schedule.
But then also it's that one-on-one perspective too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are doing really well, you don't want to go to the gym, but you want to get in shape and you need motivation, Donna is your lady. She is here. She's going to come to your house for her steps and all that you need. She's not only going to teach you how to get in shape, but how to maintain the beautiful work that she's helped you accomplish with what you have. This is so important to understand. Nowadays, everything is very hands-on, one-on-one, and they give you that one-on-one care, that one-on-one service, and in that one-on-one service. And that's important, because really, do you want to pay for a gym membership? Do you want to pay $65 a month so you can go into a stinky building?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you're in the privacy of your own home. You know it's clean to your satisfaction.
Exactly. Yep.
Tell us more about your t-shirts.
Distinctive tees. Like I said, when I started, I just couldn't find someone to how I wanted to look. And to be honest, it just was, like I said, it was a hobby. I just said, how you be on Facebook and you see all the little t-shirts that surface, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to order that shirt. I'm going to order that shirt. And so I kid you not, one night laying in the bed, YouTube, and I just started watching videos over and over and over and over. Until finally, I just said, you know what? I'm going to try it. I ordered the machine, had no idea what I was going to do, but I ordered it. And so I started playing around with it. And of course, being a veteran, my first one was veteran t-shirts. So I started this Distinctive Tees group, and I said, I'm just going to see, what happens. And no, let me back up. Actually, there was an event, a veterans event, and I made a few of those t-shirts, and I took them with me and I sold them. And I said, So that's when I came and said, let me do the Distinctive Tees group. And I said, okay. And at first, I started posting the different designs for women veterans. And a lot of women veterans like those because, up until the last 5 years, you see I'm a veteran or male veteran.
It's real masculine. It has like a half naked lady on there, or a with like a bra on or something crazy like that.
So nothing really fine-tuned to veterans, and so it's kind of blingish, and say I am a female veteran, and they we like stuff like that, and so it just started like that, and so I kind of now I'm fine-tuning because there's so many t-shirt people out in the world, so I do like veteran t-shirts, and I try to fine-tune to tees for your events, so like baby showers, or just like I just did a baby reveal. I was in DC this past weekend, so I did a baby reveal. I've done baby showers, so kind of like not just, that's why I guess distinctive, because it's not just regular tees, it's for certain events, and of course if it's that onesie or twosie, and I throw those out. But I love my veteran tees, and I love the different events.
So you do a lot of custom work?
Yes, I do.
You heard that, y'all. Custom work. Veterans, we are vain. They spoiled us. The first day in the military, they put our name all over everything.
True.
They customize our uniform. They put our name all over everything. You get married, you get a new name on your uniform immediately. All your bags are changed. So
Your
I
socks,
don't want to,
everything.
yes. So you're doing the right thing because I know I like to see my name all over stuff. I'm a little vain. Do you wholesale?
Do I wholesale?
Yes.
I have once. I have once. I have.
Okay. Are you open to doing wholesale in the future?
Yes, yes. Look, it's a lot of people when they bring ideas to me, that they will learn. I am a very big business savvy, want to work, collaborate with another person. So, yes, yes, I'm open to all. You know, and a lot of people be like, "Well, your T-shirts, a majority of price. I'm not ashamed to say, a majority of them are $25, no matter from small to 4X." And everybody say, "Well, you know, you buy T-shirts from other places. Why don't you, you know, you're not charging right?" And I'm like, it's because sometimes it's not about, you know, I guess the money per se. It's just getting the shirts out, you know, just making, I guess it's just how it's just making people happy, you know. And like I
Mhm.
said, it was a hobby at first. So it's just, yeah. But anyway, yeah, to get back to the question, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
we're gonna have to talk soon because I am putting together a subscription box, a quarterly subscription box in the fall, and
Okay.
I'm gonna put my products in it, but I want to put other veteran women
Oh, of course.
too. So we're gonna talk about this because
Oh,
this
yeah, of course.
I'm really excited. Let me get back on track. I know y'all are listening to us like, what happened?
Right, right.
Well, where'd you go? Listen, there's tons of information in this conversation, and one of the pieces is be ready to collaborate, be open to customization, because if you are not paying attention, everything is now leaning towards customizations. Your services, your products,
Yeah.
anything that you're trying to purchase, you can customize, and she's already on the forefront. She's going to give you that customization.
Hmm.
Can you give us 3 to 4 pieces of advice that we can use this instant?
Okay, so one for veterans, female veterans, I do not wait until the last minute. If you're even considering opening up a business, you know, one thing I wish I had started sooner. Now, you know, the military, they offer these programs. Oh God, I wish I had it with me. I owe you this answer. I owe you a piece of information to pass out to the public. But I went to a couple classes, great for women veterans. I encourage all women veterans to go to that. It's a weekend seminar where you learn about
Be
veteran stuff.
wise.
Thank you. I couldn't get it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I went to VWise in 2013. So yeah, that's one. That's the number one. When they see that attend, all you gotta do is get yourself there. Everything else is free. Okay, they feed you, overly feed you. Okay, you walk away with all kinds of information. So that's for one. VWise go. Um, Number two, I would again, don't wait. That, you know, start going to find your nearest small business center. Those SBAs and as the SBE and DC, the women's business. You can start those certifications now. You don't have to wait until you actually start your business. Do them now. The more you accomplish right together, the better prepared you'll be. And I think the other one is what I did a lot too is attend networking events. You know, look for the ones. Yeah, you find some that. What I used to do is I would go to all the free ones. I would find one that was no more than about $20 that I would attend once a month. The one that I had to pay. But the free ones, you go and you network and you meet people. You never know who that one person is that, you know, could be in your corner that you should have met. So network, make the time to attend. I know we all busy, you know, our schedules, but I'm telling you, network and go to any events that's offered to you that's free.
You know what? This year is the year of yes.
Mm,
So naturally, you have to be wise about what you say yes to, but say yes more often.
mm, mm,
Absolutely right. You need to go to network events. I
mm,
kid you not. Networking events will give you tools and resources that you can't find in a book. that you can't go to a class for. Networking will give you referral businesses. Networking will give you more, something that is even more important than a runoff one-time customer, relationships. Because when you build those relationships and somebody really takes a hold and likes what you're doing, even if they are completely unrelated, they will find ways to help you. They'll network you with other people.
Yes.
With other,
Refer you to other people. Yes. Yes.
and you have no idea who you're going to meet. You have
I
no,
agree.
some of these people that they network, they've been in business forever. They're multimillionaires and they're just wanting to learn about new people. And they're like, can I mentor you? Or, what are you doing? You may not ever see them. You may not see them for like 6 or 7 months, and then they see you again and they're like, hey, I was thinking the other day.
And that has happened to me. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
She's absolutely right. Her first piece of advice was, don't wait. I'm going to tell you, start where you are right now.
Yes, I agree.
What you have right now. It might be bootleg. That's okay.
That's okay.
That's all right. Bootleg is better than no leg, okay? It might be bootleg. It might be cheap. But you're going to learn as you grow and develop. You're going to make it your own. You're going to learn how to make it classy. You're going to learn how to make it perfect. But you got to start where you are. Even if you don't have any money, even if you don't have a business plan, even if you don't have a name, start where you are.
Don't wait. Do not
Life
wait.
is so short, and guess what, veterans? You know what I mean, especially if you've been mobilized or if you were stateside and something dangerous happened, like, somebody you know fell off a building because you were rappelling, or it was a training accident. You know that life is short.
Yeah.
So it's short. And so go ahead and start now. When I first started, when I wasn't serious about the idea, I was just playing around with the idea. I did one thing business related every day. Research one day. I would write it on a piece of paper in a notebook, one thing business related every day. And you'll be surprised at how quickly things will develop because you're making a commitment. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 5 hours, but one thing business related every day. And then what was your second piece of advice? Again, I'm sorry.
For female, attend VWise. Attend VWise.
You know what? I have to go. I hear so many great things.
Oh my God, you have not been?
No,
and you an entrepreneur. Oh my God.
I have a job. But
it's on the weekend.
I haven't been able to make it. But I've heard outstanding things about it. I've heard wonderful, wonderful things about it.
VWise is what kicked me in the butt because I was the one who, like you just said, did one idea a week, didn't have a business plan, didn't even have a name, just kind of had some thoughts jotted down in a notebook. Once I came back from VWise, every female veteran that I worked with, I just kept telling them, even if you don't, ground zero, y'all need to go to this. I'm like, you need to go. I'm like, this is the most well spent $75 I have ever spent in my life because that's all I end up paying for. And that was just my supplies. That was it. They paid for you a 5-star hotel. They feed you from 6 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. And they fill you with your head with education all day long from a Friday evening. I mean, I walked away with a business portrait, all kinds of tools, bags. I mean, stuff that, a networking group of friends that I still talk to. And we went back in 2013. Then on top of that, VWise conference was just here in Louisville, Kentucky in August. So because I am a graduate of VWise, I get to put their logo on my website. Any events that they have, I get to attend. So like I showcased my veteran t-shirts when they were here in August. It's a tool that all women, but you need to go. You need to
I'm on there. I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna sign up again. And you guys, that link is below. I'm gonna again. I'm not gonna lie. I have passed up the last 2 opportunities because of life going on, but I'm gonna going to try to make it to the 2018. They have about 2 or 3 events that happen. They have one, I think it's like a week long, and then they have a weekend event, and it will rotate. They don't only have it on the East Coast. They'll have it like one meeting, it'll be East Coast, next time it'll be West Coast, it'll be North, it'll be South, and they rotate around. And she's absolutely right. All you have to do is get there.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. They have given me so many as a graduate, they was like, you can put this on your website. If you go to my webpage, you'll see it on there that I'm a VWise graduate. They even gave me some college credits. You get like a transcript from when you finish for business. It's very educational, I'm telling you, it's very. And so, like I said, when I came back from that, I was like, if you don't go to VWise, something is wrong.
So VWise, another one that I really like was Vet to CEO. It's all virtual. And it's in the evening. You could take it as many times as you want to, and it's free. I highly suggest that if you're thinking about starting a business, and you're trying to put an idea together, you do Vet to CEO. I think it's like 6 weeks. And I took it last fall, and and I had already been in business for like a year and a half. And I was really just thinking like, oh my goodness, why didn't I take this sooner? It tells you about funding, the different types of funding, where you can get it, what type of idea, different tools you can use to develop your business, all of the little nooks and crannies that you need to put into your business plan. They have experts who come in, mentors who come in, and they do their presentation. They talk about their experiences and what they did to excel to the next level. So those are 2 resources right there that you need to take a part of. VWise and Vet to CEO. I'm like you, Donna. I will utilize that freeness. If it's free, trying that out first, because your business dollars are tiny.
That's right.
In the positive yet. So yes, utilize all the free stuff. And then for those items, eventually you have to pay somebody to help you do a bunch of things, but at least it gives you some time to learn who you want to work with, what you do yourself. And even if you can do it yourself and you want to make time for other things, do so. Like I have somebody deliver my groceries because I just don't have time to go in there at the cashier. So go definitely do those free things first so you can see what you're even looking at. Because when you first start, you don't know nothing. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you do know.
Right. You gotta get a logo. You gotta get it patent. You gotta get copy. You gotta get trademarks. You gotta pay business taxes. I mean, it's a lot to learn. It's at one point, you feel overwhelmed. But then if you have the tools where to go, it kind of lessens that anxiety feeling like, oh my God, I gotta do this. Oh my God, it's gonna cost this much. And then another point I wanted to bring up really, really quick was the SBDCs. Those are good. The small business centers. Those are, they work with you with your business plans for free. So that's another,
Yes, SCORE, SBA, and the SBDC, the Small Business Development Center. She's absolutely right. And you can have one mentor per organization. You can have several mentors. You don't have to have one person. I have a couple of mentors who do different things to help me develop my business. Like one person is working with me on my business plan. I'm working with someone else who's helping me with my business concepts and stuff. So yes, get yourself a mentor. Get yourself a mentor. And mentors is like dating. Sometimes you have to date a few before you find out one. So,
Right.
What other information do you want to share with us?
I think that's it. I think that's it. That's all.
How can we find you?
I am everywhere. So I have a website, www.mydistinctivewomen.com. My email as well is Distinctive Women 2013, because that is the year that Distinctive Women finally came aboard at gmail.com. We're on Twitter at Distinctive Women. We're on Instagram, Distinctive Women. So Distinctive Women is around. You can even Google Distinctive Women, it'll come up. So, but yeah.
Her pretty face will pop up in the images, and her email will be, her website will be right below it.
That's right. Right. And I'd love to hear from you. Yeah. Anytime.
Yes. So thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. I love to share pearls of wisdom and just different information with my audience. So you know what? We'll probably have you on again later on in the year. So update us on your endeavors and share some more pearls of wisdom. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for having me. It was fun.
You're welcome.